Happy Easter, everyone! Felices Pascuas! Wszystkiego najlepszego z okazji Świąt Wielkanocnych. That was in Polish. We're not making any episode this weekend. We're all celebrating, and I invite you to watch as, in continuation, you will see all the countries which has visited Evita Travels. People are talking about Easter in their own country. So, enjoy.
Okay, so in Poland, Easter is actually quite a big deal. We would usually start celebrating on Thursday or on Friday, depending on the family. We cannot eat meat on Friday, and we usually just eat like one big meal and two small meals during the day. And then on Saturday, we paint eggs and we go to church with a little basket that has some goods inside, like some ham and some bread, some butter, and the priest would just like say the prayer and put some holy water on it. So then we just take it home, put it on the table. Like everything is of course like cleaned and nicely prepared. And on Sunday morning we would sit with the entire family, like, and eat a huge breakfast. This breakfast usually lasts for hours. Like it's followed by some cake and some, pastries and pies. And then kids would just like go outside and if you have a garden or a yard, they would just like look for some gifts brought by the Easter bunny, and they are usually hidden in the bushes or like on the trees, or it's like actually very really fun. And then on Monday, the Easter Monday, nobody goes to work. It's still like the second day of the whole celebration. And then there's this tradition of putting water on people. It's called kind of like a prank where people would hide in different places and just like come out of the blue and put some water on you, like a bucket of water, or just like sprinkle you with some water, which is actually quite weird and annoying, especially when you're a teenage girl wearing makeup. But yeah, this is fun, and this is like a very springy and fun and colorful celebration.
Ciao ragazzi, buona Pasqua, which means Happy Easter in Italian. It's rather difficult to me to define what is traditionally done in Italy for Easter because customs really vary from region to region and sometimes can be very different. But I would say that normally we all have lunch with our family. It's a never-ending lunch with a lot of food. Every relative would bring some food because you don't want to die from starvation, especially on Easter day. So there will be a lot of food, but what you won't miss are boiled eggs, previously decorated by the kids of the house normally, and lamb. Then we end the meal having colomba, which is a sweet bread in the shape of a dove. Colomba means dove in Italian. And of course, chocolate eggs, which are like the best part of the meal every time. Either you're a kid or an adult, you just love it. And yeah, that's like most of what we do traditionally. Then we have this saying in Italian, which means you spend Christmas with your family and then Easter who you want to. So I would say that like nowadays it's really common like for people to just take advantage of Easter holidays and just to take a break or some days off and maybe not spending them with the family. To me as a teenager, I really loved Easter because where I lived, Easter meant like the opening of the summer season at the beach clubs. So as a teenager, I would just like spend the lunch with my family and then just head to the beach and spend the evening there. Sometimes the night out if I had some accommodation, free, and then have like the traditional picnic the day after, which is also holiday in Italy. So that's it, and Happy Christmas, Happy Easter, Buona Pasqua. Bye.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kim. I'm from San Francisco, California, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what happens in San Francisco in the United States during Easter. So, first, we celebrate both kinds of Easter, like Catholic Easter and Orthodox Easter. They're generally on two different days. If people follow those religions, they celebrate Easter on those days. A lot of families do Easter egg hunts with their kids for the Easter Bunny. And the White House also does an Easter egg hunt. You can look that up online, and they have pictures of it. What else? And then here in San Francisco, we do some things that are a little bit different. So every year there is a contest thrown by the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. If you've not heard of the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, you should look them up. They are a part of San Francisco history that is still around. They are absolutely wonderful. But every year they throw a Hunky Jesus and Foxy Mary contest in, like, sometimes it's in Golden Gate Park, sometimes it's in other places, where all the hunkiest Jesus lookalikes get together and there is a contest to see who is the hunkiest, and the same with the foxiest Mary. You can look it up. It is very, very fun. And then we also, on Easter, another group of people does a big wheel race. So if you don't know what a big wheel is, it is like a bicycle that is very close to the ground. They are made for children. You can get them at toy stores. And so what happens is that every year on Easter, people go to like the curviest street in San Francisco. And the first year it happened on Lombard Street, and that caused such a big disaster with traffic and not getting permitted and all this stuff, because we all just showed up with our big wheels and we're like, we're going to do this. So now it's on a different street, which is actually a curvier street than Lombard Street, even though Lombard is the famous one. So you can look at, it's 20th and Vermont, I think, is when where it normally is at. And you can look up pictures and videos from it. It's super fun. It is super scary because you're going down like the super curvy street on this like tiny little children's bicycle, and there's like 1,000 people around you and everyone's crashing into each other. And it is really, really fun. And the pictures are super fun. And yeah, and so that also happens on Easter. And neither of those things happened last year because of COVID. But hopefully, probably not this year either, but next year, definitely. So yeah, so that's what we do for Easter. Okay, bye.
Hi guys, we're from Brazil, so welcome to Brazil. My name is Gabriela.
And my name is Rodrigo.
Today we're gonna talk about Easter in Brazil.
So first of all, in Portuguese, which is Brazil's official language, Easter is called Pascua. And we have some traditions over here. So since Easter is a Christian holiday,
Yes.
people here will have, the Christian families here will have fish over other kinds of meat for lunch. So they will prefer to eat cod and specific fish over red meat or other kinds of foods. So the Christian families will also drink red wine instead of other beverages, may they be alcoholic or not. So they will prefer red wine over other beverages because it symbolizes the blood of Jesus Christ. So just because it is a symbol of Christ's resurrection, the Easter for the Christians, they will drink red wine instead of other beverages.
Other tradition is that here in Brazil, the Easter eggs are made of chocolate, and it's usual if you have kids, the family hides the Easter eggs to the kids looking around the house, like hide and seek, kind of like this, for the kids, like a play, yes.
So
And
the children, the kids will search the Easter eggs their parents have hidden before, and the parents will say who hid it was the Easter bunny.
yes, and other tradition is you give a Easter egg for from your friend to your friends, and here in Brazil there is a lot of different kind of Easter eggs. All of these are made of chocolate, all kind of chocolate. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it.
Tenha uma boa Páscoa.
Have a great Easter. Bye guys.
Ciao.
Hello everyone, I'm from Argentina and I would like to tell you how we celebrate the Easter in my country. During these days, the Easter becomes in a short holiday. The traffic on the road from and to Buenos Aires is heavy. During these days, the Argentinians use for short trips and visit their families or friends or just to visit new places. Some people prefer to be disconnected with a daily routine, but many others prefer to be connected with their faith. During these days, the ceremonies start on the Holy Thursday and finish on Sunday. During these days, the Christians goes to the church and also, for example, buy or give olive branches as a gift. The celebration is very similar like other countries. But also, for example, we can find on the top of the hills like processions and pilgrimage. So it's very interesting. Something important to know is, for example, the Easter is an opportunity for gastronomy, because during these days it is very traditional to prepare Easter eggs and, for example, the traditional rosca de Pascua. This is a bread Easter ring. And also we prepare empanadas. Empanadas that in this case, during this time of the year, is prepared fillet with fish instead of meat. So this is our traditional Easter celebration in Argentina. Felices Pascuas!